Stay tuned, MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced. Today's to do as we continue the campaigns of Panda's Pirates, and last time, well, we had a little bit of a scuffle, I suppose, and we managed to pull out a Hunchback out of that. We're not using it yet because the Hunchback rupee that we managed to build, and I'm not a huge fan. We're now doing a Repo, which is a mission against mostly vehicles, and then followed up by mechs. So I'm hoping for some good haul on this one. There, of course, oh, that's adorable. It also looks pretty cool, too. Someone show me the multi-barrel death machine. Yes! Look at it. But not the most adorable little thing you've ever seen. It's the Ontos turret on top of a carrier body. Alright, we are not high enough to want to try and do anything, so we're just gonna reserve through all of this and break everything. It'll be great. But yeah, so on Wednesdays we play this. On Fridays we play Mech HQ, which is... So it's the original classic tabletop BattleTech, except it runs a semi-RP company, which has been a lot of fun. Which I have been writing part 2 to the Gathering for like the past 5 days. It's killing me. I'll get it done too. And then on Saturdays we play MechWarrior 5 with friends. Our season is almost at an end because Reloaded has been just... It's a little bit stagnant, and the turrets are kind of frustrating to work with. Canon LBX carrier is about as silly as looking, which is great. See? He was affected. Wait, what?
You can see daylight through my armor.
Who did that? Wow. Yeah, that was effective. Any man who saith that was not effective is wrong. Get right up on top of you, just incinerate you, annihilate you, destroy you?
Commander.
Wipe you off the face of the universe, I suppose? First things first, we need to punch big holes through it. Goose is loose. Go punch holes. You're really good at it. I mean, you're moderately good at it. You're getting less and less good at it for various reasons. But that's only because they're getting bigger and bigger. We need a bigger PPC on you. So that your large laser can get assisted by something.
Firing everything I've got.
Lasers, woo. 5% damage reduction. We're going to try and bias towards the side. Because I think I can wipe him out by doing that. And if I can burn them down, then I break their line of sight with us, which will be helpful. Of course you hit the turret. Why wouldn't you hit the turret? Just the most common place. Can't LBX here is what it's like.
Orders.
I mean, the LB2 is not a bad weapon system to have on something that you want to keep at very long range. Like, it works out very nicely for that role. Look at me as close as I can, while at the same time providing me the angle I need.
Acknowledge.
Oh, just look at all that red. And there he goes. So we'll be able to salvage some LB2s. Not that they're useful. Mech on mech combat, the LB2 is just worthless. It's a worthless garbage gun. We got somebody who's on 3s. Interesting. Are you a carrier or demolisher? Or what are we doing with you?
Waiting for orders.
Blackjack, go take a peek. From there. You'll have cover that way.
Moving fast.
It's an Owens! Because of course it is. We do have an Owens, thank you very much. We do not need another one. Please go away.
Copy that.
Oh, you hit him. Good job. He's out in the open too. That's a risky place for an Owens to be.
Yes, Commander.
Ostwar. Let's give him some love. Maximum missile mayhem shenanigans. We'll battle order it. Because why not? Also gives us more accuracy off those missile launchers, which may make him unsteady. Never mind, it just killed him. So, you can work with that. 4 salvageable parts. 2 an Owens if you need it. Do we have an Owens?
Ready, Commander.
I don't know if we have an Owens or not. It is of some concern. I mean, I know we have a mech. I mean, do we have another Owens part that I can throw into that, or did I sell them all? I probably sold them all, but just in case. So, 1 for 1.
Waiting for orders.
Go say hi.
I've got eyes on
Yeah, there's a reinforcement lance. We knew they were coming. Unfortunately. So we'll deal with them, as the case may be. We're done. That's not all that dangerous. 25-ton mech, I don't care. A Brutus AoE PPC. What? Bloody, you've gone too far. Gone far too far.
Firing on target.
Lightning guns, which scatter all over the place. Chain lightning PPC has been
Hey.
found. I love that the cicada is actually capable of getting over there and stomping on him. It just shoves me to
Okay.
bits. Pretty sure we sold any other Owens parts? Okay. Bit of a shame. Could have gotten another one.
I hope this hurts.
Oh, that was actually a really good drill. How much is left on that shoulder? Well, that side torso. Okay, I think we may have a Shrek over here. Could be an awesome, but given the difficulty level, I don't think it is. Good, he didn't actually manage to hit us with that one. It just looked like he did. 9 armor left on the side.
Commander.
Wonderful. Wunderbar. Oh god, it's a Devastator. You need to die more. You need to die the mostest. Yeah, we're gonna fire you into the back.
Firing all weapons.
Then we're gonna see if we can't kill you before you move, because you're not fun.
Waiting for orders.
Get the blackjack over here. No. No, I can't. Shoot. Okay, so that's gonna suck on several levels.
Full speed. No target.
Just have to hope for the best. Mainly the Ostwar coming in.
Receiving you.
Alright, Panda, it's all up to you. You must precisely annihilate the back of this mech.
Blast out
You
your
have 30 missiles to do it with. Will you save the company?
Hell
You
yeah.
did! Ammunition explosion. Devastator is
Want
demolished
more
plus.
of the
Yep.
trash heap.
Win AC-20s. It's not something you want to play anywhere near a fast and nimble lance like we are.
Ready, Commander.
Because we are a very fast and nimble lance.
Throttle up.
Hello there. I can kill you. Quite effectively, actually.
Engaging primary target.
And beautiful. That's 2 tanks, both of them fairly dangerous,
Roll it
all
down.
down on the single turn. Exactly what we needed, although I still don't know what Mr. Triple PPC over here was. I still think it was a Shrek. Single large laser, I can take it. Did I end up keeping those parts to the Osprey? Did I get any parts to the Osprey? I feel like I did, but I do not recall accurately. Because the Osprey is pretty cool, the new one. I got a Firestarter 9H, that's adorable. How much maneuverability did you bring with you? Because if you didn't you've got 2. Oh, that's not gonna end well for you. We're just gonna break that. Interesting. AC2. AC2 on a 25 tenor?
Hit him hard.
There's a Locust that does that.
Commander.
Let's go find out what's shooting us from way beyond over here.
Moving fast.
Wee. Wait, what? It's a Razor. Oh, those were light PPCs. Interesting. Come back to me. Yeah, that's interesting. The ER medium, 3 light PPCs, which are somewhere on this model, I assume. And then an ER small. Fascinating. A Raven, which is much better, although this Raven doesn't have the ECM pack. Raptor, oh, it's the hammer. Oh, it's a dual Raptor Lance. Fudge. Oh, that's not healthy at all. She's not at all. Okay, we gotta kill quickly. Let's hope for an easy, quick kill on this one. As you know, if I have an accurate shot on this one, I don't. Go for that shoulder and pray.
Affirmative.
Didn't work, but it's close anyway. That Raptor is now incredibly vulnerable. Raptors, of course, have XL engines, easy to kill if you knock out their side torsos.
What? No.
Leak, I need you to kill a Raptor. You think you can do it? No? Not even remotely? How dare I even ask such a thing? Yeah, you're probably right. I don't want to be anywhere near this one. This is... Wow, this is the upgraded version of the Raptor that we had. And of course, Omni-Mech and the Steel. Damage you have. You have nothing. You're PPC and SRM 6. You are not all that dangerous, to be honest. We're gonna make a drive-by on our way to kill that raptor. Off the ER. Double tap. Just a little bit of light damage is all we need. Ain't there a commando that doesn't AC? That is true. The 2C, I believe. That's actually really scary to look at. They're just massive PPC fire. But no, it's like a 35-ton mech. Pyro.
Standing by.
Pyro can start dealing with this guy who has all the gall, apparently. Actually, I could do targeting heuristics. Although you are really not that not that evasive. So we'll just double tap on you, follow up with missiles, it'll make you unsteady, and then you'll die. Because that's how that works.
Commander?
Blackjack Omni, you don't say. I think I'll go precision on you as well. Oh wow, yeah, both of your side torsos are open. We'll drill to see if we can't get a lucky kill off of this one. That'll remove someone from the stack because he keeps reserving. Pop it? Did not quite pop it, unfortunately.
That hurt.
But that is going to mean that whoever I've got on number 5,
Ready for orders.
which just so happens to be Urendo, is going to get the kill.
Position confirmed.
Because he's now exposed and is... Oh yeah, you're right, you're not. Never mind. You're still going to die.
Target acquired.
You're still gonna explode. Easy peasy.
Hope we can salvage that.
The C, yes. Nice. One more person down here. Panda. He's a panda. Keep moving in this direction and you're gonna bombard the ever-living crap out of this raptor and sort of hope for the best. Kicking Battlelord. Make it just a little bit more accurate than it needs to be. Didn't get a single one on that damaged torso. That's really disappointing, actually. Okay, this is the Laser Raptor. The Laser Raptor, but those went extinct thousands of years ago. Of course, he misses the Goose's Loose. He's also got his friend, though, the MRM Raptor, which is also particularly nasty. Because it doesn't take much damage to make the mongoose in a very damaged way. You are just lasers. And the missile. But that's not all that interesting to me. Well, apparently you're heat neutral, which you really shouldn't be. Riverdawn's gonna bug my cicada, and my cicada is not gonna care. Because it's easy. Yeah, we might get a raptor out of this one. Just because we might get as many as 8 parts to sit on the field at one time. Which would be very nice. If we can get it. I anticipate we can, though.
Good to go.
Waited, I want you to go after the MRM Raptor. Means I need you to move at great speed. Can you move there and still make the turn? You can't. But that'll work.
Right, Commander.
Go kill a raptor. Unless he gets very lucky and we get very unlucky. This should finish him off. Torso 72.
Got it.
There we go. 4 parts to a raptor. Right there. I know we already have a raptor, but we might get another raptor that we can sell. Also, they have XL engines on them, which we need. The easy way to do it is to break 2 raptors apart and build another one. Mess with the Razorback a little bit.
Going as
Keep it
fast
open.
as I can.
Let's continue the wide flank around with my 2 lighters. Mediums. For 93. That's what I like to see. By battle order, he will cook badly. So instead of taking the battle order, we'll just shoot.
Copy that. Firing Alpha 3.
Sadly missing with the large laser. Raptors have tissue paper for armor. Glad they went with the Beaky Raptor, not the TRO Raptor. I'm not familiar with the TRO Raptor. But yeah, they did a nice job with that model. I'm relatively pleased with
Good to
it.
go.
If only I can convince them that they absolutely desperately need to redo the Locust TC. Maybe we can get some of them. We're gonna play reserve games? We're gonna play reserve games.
Reserving action.
Bring them down to tier 2 alongside with me. Okay.
Ready, Commander.
So Panda can come up here and just suddenly spank somebody, which is always nice. Accuracy out here is 59s and 30s. And slightly up here is 65s. Of course, we can just murder the Myrmidon, which we'll probably go for instead. Side angle. If you actually have a lot of health, it might not actually work out as nearly as well as I'd like it to. The missile accuracy is so high, I'll go for the sandpaper. You even got a structure exposed on that one, and a head hit, and an unsteady result.
Heavy hit there.
That'll work. Hero Raptor is a box with legs. You can see the Mech. Ah, he decided he wanted to move after that one. Like, wait a second. If I stand still, I'm dead. And you are. Where are you? Oh, was your center torso that? Yeah, you're dead.
Waiting for orders.
All right, Primitive Ostwar, go finish it off. Panda with his missile cruiser.
On the move.
No, no, no. Yes. I have a 15% chance. Oh, is he gonna live? He lives! Anyone know how to start a road to game in clan or primitive states? Yeah, you select for your starting planet either clan or primitive. Or primitive clan, which puts you in the Pentagon worlds. So.
Standing by.
you
All
just come
systems
along here.
nominal.
Chaplain for Bacchus, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you enjoy your time spent here with us. Select the start music.
Copy that,
Yes.
Commander.
Bring the blackjack round. It can't do anything as it waits. Well, the enemy has started to move. They've realized that they can't sit still. Ow, that hurt. Don't shoot the big bad. It's here to ruin
Just
you
scuff my vein.
in the best way possible.
Receiving you.
Pyro. Oh good, what are you?
I copy.
You fired a lot of missiles. I'm kind of curious. You're a Raven. Interesting. With an LRM-15. That makes a certain amount of sense. Oh good, nice shooting. Better get your butt handed to you. Oh, I'm currently doing a clan playthrough. It's not that bad. Oh, I'm actually really surprised you didn't manage to hit the bars of a barn. The worst part about the clan playthrough is that you're having to deal with the fact that your pilots suck, but your machines are great. I was playing BattleTech about a year ago. It got pretty unstable for a bit. Is it doing better? It is better. They are looking at doing a major patch to include vehicles in the very near future. Possibly even sometime this week, is what the hints and the rumors were. So it's a good time to get back in very shortly.
Got it.
And you may enjoy that. So the trouble with getting this raptor now is I'm going to have to get it while simultaneously not damaging the side torso or the center torso at all, which is just not going to happen.
Right, Commander.
If I were you, I'd bail. You should eject, pilot. You're living on borrowed time. Exit back home for the goose. Oh, he finally managed to hit us. Boss is planning on doing a new campaign with vehicle start. Should be hilarious. Yep. My last mission, I dropped against 2 stone rhinos. Needless to say, I died badly. Oh, dude, you can easily outmaneuver 2 stone rhinos, and you can steal them pretty nicely. Like it's something to be marveled at.
I'm here.
Stone rhinos are just so slow. They're easy to abuse. You can make them cry.
If you say so.
I'm just gonna start bullying this pilot. See if I can't make him give up the mech anyway. Maybe not that much cook. That's a little bit too much cook for me.
If you say so. Mech destroyed.
Yes, we did it. We somehow managed to do it. We did exact amounts of damage to his side torso.
Minor damage, Commander.
Oh, that worked out lovely.
Orders.
So that's enough raptors to put a raptor together. It is the Commando 1C and his far more deadly friend, the Raven.
Commander.
Both the Raven. Actually, what's your shot from up here? Nothing. Because you can't see him. Is your left. Right is left, which makes it perfect. Currently, I'm running a chunky lance, not very quick, but can hit fairly hard. Yeah, that can work. Should I go with target prediction? Does this end the turn? Does not affect this unit, never mind. Don't need it.
Affirmative.
Lost his evasion. Life's about to get very, very ugly
Waiting for orders.
for him. Because now we brought on all the lasers and we're looking to go hunting for ravens.
Target locked.
That's a lovely amount of lasers, and that's his right leg, and he's down. Just did a half skull base defense mission. I have 1 medium and 3 lines. Enemy dropped a full assault and heavy lines. Oh well, that's because you picked the one base defense mission that explicitly says that they're coming in for you with assault mechs. You do have to pick your targets a little bit. Haha, I don't think you hit. Want to get a new bear part?
Standing by.
Urando. I have a target for you. He's lying down. Lying down on the job. Lazy as always. Target that shoulder and blow it off. Because you have an XL engine. The other Raven does not. The 2X Raven that they have over there does not have an XL engine. So he's a little bit more dangerous. If given the option, we will grab the Raven over the other one in a heartbeat.
We're out of love.
Hello, friend. I have confused news. Should probably surrender at this point. 9.6. Go for it. That's a right torso just gone. And that contained a considerable number of his heavy weapons. Found that out the hard way tried an assassination mission. Turns out with a mod they can now spawn with more than 1 lance plus the target, so I ended up going 2 days. Assassinations are generally the worst. They will generally throw the most that they have at you for an assassination mission. So be very careful with them. Yes.
Double time.
Come right down here to say hi. I'm gonna shoot your other arm, see if I can save at least part of this. Actually, no, I'm gonna shoot your head. Vicious, go for the kill.
Here we go.
You're dead. You didn't even realize it though. Good loot. Oh yeah, tons of loot. When they give it to you, a lot of times assassination missions will be like 3 of 9. It's like why? Or 4 of 9 or whatever it is. Can't catch the Razorback. Ooh, you're getting accurate now. I don't like that. Kill this Razorback and steal his family.
Hey.
Gonna come right up behind you. Oh yes. For sure.
Right.
For days, for sure. I rage restarted and managed to defeat all 9, losing 1 arm. This time coming PS4 heavies. Nice. But don't you feel so great when you win?
Punching through the back.
The one thing that's going to be interesting moving back to Rogue Tech, because last we heard, Bloody isn't planning a vehicle patch for a while, but having to reuse the sight system and the sensors and the way that all works.
Just scuff my vein.
So that'll be fun.
Ready for orders.
I could walk up and punch you in the face just like you deserve, but I'm not going to do that because I'm nice. Instead, I'm just going to line up and shoot PPCs down at you and laugh about it.
Giving them everything I've got.
Well, if you managed to do it with both of them anyway. So I was quite impressed when I got a Highlander heavy metal mech this morning. Nice!
Commander?
That heavy metal box is always wonderful. It's like, here's beautiful toys. Beautiful toys to save your company.
10-4.
Oh, right, this is too close for the PPC, but you know what? It's not too close for everything else. Fire away. Never mind, you just had like the worst possible luck there. That was really disappointing.
Orders?
Panda, just kill him, please. Go full battle run on him. Death comes for you. You think he would have died with that many missiles hitting his center torso?
Solid connection on that one.
Bloody stated he'll add vehicles once they prove stable in rogue tech. Yes, this is true. But that does mean that it's not going to be for a while.
Commander.
Where are you? There you are. Hi. We're going to find out just how tough you think you are. I anticipate it's not going to be as much as you thought it was. Although probably more than I think I'll be able to do damage to. It reminded me, as you mentioned, to hit both of his PPCs this time. And blow off the right leg.
Delta
Still
heavy
slapped
hit
an
there.
XL engine and 12 medium lasers on it? Ooh. Why would you do that? Why would you take a perfectly good assault and put an XL engine on it? Fusion bombs in the center torso are a bad idea. I'm running 3 mortar 8s, alarm 20 and a couple of lasers on it so far. Interesting.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, you're going to go kill this guy because he's causing too many problems. And we had a discussion with the shareholders and we decided
On my
that
way.
he's a dick. He needs to explode. Do you have an XL engine? I'm assuming you do just because, you know, the 3 light PPCs. You did. Lovely.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
If you don't mind actually, you know, destroying that location, that'd be great.
That's a critical hit.
Great, we're gonna have to rely on the cicada to do it. After, you know, he gets up, which prevents us from doing that. Know how to build mechs, and artillery freaks me out, so I don't use it. Otherwise it'd be... Artillery is ridiculously overpowered, and that's about it. We broke the game. We broke the game handily, and
What
that
now?
ended up ruining a lot of things. Artillery was ungodly broken, and still is rather broken.
Throttling up
But-
for what it's worth.
Artillery was bad. Turn that off. Laser.
Yeah. Die.
Bazap. Bazap was not enough. We need more Bazap. Artillery is better than everything.
I'm
In
being
the back,
led.
which you did not connect. We broke road tech with artillery, and we're breaking MechWarrior 5 with artillery. Yeah. Oh, yes, it is the king of battle. It's kind of unfortunate how good artillery is. Because once you really figure out how to break the game,
Roger that.
like, it just stops being fun.
Can't go down.
Up until that point, it was a lot of fun, though. But they did make some changes to artillery, which I'm hoping will have some effect. They have not finished making their changes to heat yet,
Quick
which
stepping
is
in.
still kind of meh. Although Bloody nerfed plasma
Waiting for
rifles. Bloody dropped the plasma rifle heat damage down from 30 to 20. So he's recognized how much of a problem they are. When you see light VTOLs and meteors getting nailed by long times, it's freaking nice. Yup. Is there some secret artillery, or do I just point the open end of the enemy? So the secret to artillery is to use attack ground.
Ready, Commander.
Unless you're sure you're going to hit attack ground. Wait, did you turn your back towards me? Did you honestly turn your back towards me? Son, do you know who I am?
Engaging primary
Now he
target.
knows.
Lake watch over.
Alright. Yeah, if you use attack ground, use your area munitions.
Commander?
Like you just break the game. Arrow 4s, we put 4 of them on a
Right,
stalker.
Commander.
Putting 4 arrow 4s on a stalker is, and then you can, you know, drop all the heat you ever want on a single target. It just becomes kind of ridiculous.
Roger that.
Attack ground will not work on air units and rotor tech. Oh yeah, for air units you don't really care. For air units you use guided arrows. And you just swat them out of the fly because the guided arrows have the increased accuracy.
I'm here.
Cicada, I don't want you that close. It may actually take you a little while to
Alright.
finally kill him. Or you get something like the King Rack,
Target lock on enemy's rear.
where you're just running around with 4 Rack 5s. Just unloading every single round with ridiculous
Waiting
amounts of
for orders.
firepower. VTOLs may be evasive, but at that point, it's kind of over. Like, no, you don't get to do that anymore.
No shooting,
Zap.
just running. Targeting for an Alpha Strike.
Oh, beautiful shooting there. See, Pyro's getting good in this mech.
Waiting for orders.
Frightfully accurate. All ranges. BTA RD is still powerful. Arrow 4s on the stalker, hopefully you name... Oh, you named the mech all 4. No, we didn't. I don't think we ever actually ended up naming it. There we go. Popped nice and properly.
Frag the vehicle.
He's a beautiful.
Mission successful.
So we can go for a raptor. We can also try for a raven. Thanks for the advice. I'll try Artie on the BH tomorrow. You gotta spam Artie. That's the trick. Lots of Artie. So in an 8 mech lance, we had 4 units with artillery, and that's kind of the way that we ran it. And we were talking about increasing the number of artillery because we had inferno arrows just going everywhere, and we could melt the battlefield. Okay, dokie. Is there any like really cool equipment that they came across for AC-20s? Meh. AoE on a PPC is just weird to me, and I'm not gonna bother with that. MRMs could be funny, but no thank you. 25 rate fusion core. Buy rest of the heat 6. Really, there's nothing all that special. I'm gonna go for Mechs again. Now we're gonna go for the attempt. And we're gonna attempt to get a Raven. Not gonna work, but hey. Yeah, we got 3 Raven parts and that's it. And a part to a Raptor. Owen's parts, some varied mech parts. We did get that 225 rate of fusion core. That was the only thing I really cared about. So I have a Shadowhawk that originally came with RD. I'll see if I can get some ground something. Bradwell has a wicked lone wolf direwolf mortar mech on his current roleplay. Interesting. Heat is key. Heat and acid, but mostly heat. Because in the tabletop version of BattleTech, you can only give someone 15 heat per turn. There's no limit in BTA or in Rogue Tech, so you can instant shut down a mech. Just show up and deal 200 heat damage and it's off. Unless he's got a heat bank, which most mechs don't. So it becomes a problem very quickly. Because if I can get away with doing 200 damage to a mech, ignoring facing, it's the most broken thing in the world and the easiest way to remove a mech from the table, especially once they added the fact that mechs would explode if they had too high heat, which just tipped that even further. It was really bad. Still is really bad.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Not as bad as it could be,
Hey.
and it did improve some, but it's still a problem. There's that heat, 3
warrior
heat,
training
that 3 heat
complete.
efficiency. That'll help.
Yes, Commander. Ready for orders.
Urendo. All shot
Training
bonus on
complete.
Urendo. He doesn't need it because he's not driving a mech that
Good to
does
go.
that, but he also doesn't need the heat efficiency. Weighted Lizard can also get the heat
Training
efficiency,
confirmed,
which is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Blade has to put a soft cap on heat dealt. Really? Is it actually implemented yet, or have they not gotten around to it? He does additional damage to turrets and vehicles unless it's been patched out. It still does. Nice and easy repair bill right there. Show me the storage. I got a Commando 2D. I mean, it's a Commando, who cares? And a Panther, which we're going to scrap. We're going to have a lot of money at the end of this. It's going to be beautiful. Is there anything else I need at this command center? Then we'll check the store. Show of force, escort mission, ambush convoy, capture base at a 1 skull. I kind of want to start doing 1.5, 2 skulls up. Single skulls are a little bit below us at this point. The store though. Show me what sort of seen the notification and not torched out units. An avatar part. Oh, Blackjack Omni. Just selling the trebuchet for 12 million because, you know, that's what I want to spend 12 million C-bills on. It is an MRM 40 to be fair, but I still would not spend that much. Heavy cannons, mortars, piercing AC-5s, which is kind of funny. Thumper artillery, which we're not going to get into for now. Plasma ammo, I need that. Give now. Missiles. Inferno RL-20. MML-7. Interesting. I don't have enough of them to make it work, but it is interesting. So Artemis ammo, no thank you. Slug MG, which bugs me, but we'll have problems with that later on. Jump jets of various descriptions. Cores, cooling, seat sinks. Yeah, there's just nothing I'm seeing that I really care about. Melee Gyro, I suppose. But not that much. Kick and punch accuracy, but nothing about charge. Hand actuator. Punch damage. Also, the mech that we have doesn't use it. Oh, right, the 4P. We gotta do something with that 4P. That's the wrong place. So, one thing we can do is we can use it as a replacement for the standard blackjack. And that becomes a very simple modification. We come in here, we refit it. We remove all of the stuff that it has on it. Although I don't know if I have enough PPCs to do it. I do. I absolutely do. Why would I even question that, even remotely? We pull off all of these parts. A small laser. Well, we can use small laser. Mini Hunchback, or Mini Warhammer. 51 of 55 is perfectly acceptable, and of that, 5 heat is coming. Yeah, it's heat neutral. It's just heat neutral at that point. So, and this would be mostly superior. Pulled heatsink out? I'm aware. I pulled out several heatsinks. Because I need to make the mech heat neutral. In fact, I'll move these to the center torso to keep them better protected. So we could do another mini hammer. Not a fan of mini hammers, if I'm completely honest. We'd of course give it more armor, because we have all the ferro fibers in the universe, and that would give us 10 more of armor, which is great. Let it sort of brawl with people from across the way. Do that. I mean, that's one way we could go. It's a little boring. It is boring. It's 100% boring. It's the mini hammer. Yep, it is the mini hammer. What we could also do is we could immediately pull this blackjack out of service, because this blackjack would then give us a double heatsink kit, and then I can use the double heatsinks in it to do cool things with. Most notably, it would give him armor. A lot of armor. I'm not a huge fan of the mini hammer. It would just be a straight upgrade of this. The only difference being, of course, that this thing has more jump jets and also has the improved targeting quirk for +1 accuracy, whereas the blackjack does not have that. But it would be a 5-ton increase. So more armor, more structure, more defense. Although, what am I currently using? Let's start this. Mongoose, yes. Firestarter, yes. No. Blackjack Omni, yes. Blackjack hangs in the balance. Ostwar, yes. Because it still fills a role. Do we have a Raven that we don't use? We would not use the Pylum. We would swap the Pylum for the Cicada. That's our current Lance at the moment. You gain +1 bonus evasion and movement. Huh. In that case, getting a double heatsink kit allows me to remove like half of this. Do you have an XL engine? Do I want an XL engine on this thing? That's the much more important question. I have a double XL engine. Needs more aerospace fighters? That'd be nice. Sadly, we do not have them. Hello, Ghost. And hi, Stormwind. God, I don't just want to do the same thing I did last time. It's undeniably an effective mech. You can't get away from the fact that it was an effective mech back then. It'll be an effective mech now. But at the same time, it's so boring. It's just the most boringest boring thing you could ever boring. Small pulse, maybe? Yeah. None of this works with it. We're back on. That's the only thing I care about. For 200 requires also 2 heatsinks. Max that armor gives me less than I'd like to play with. Okay. Covered by that. Gives me 18.5 tons to play with. Up the engine. Well, if we do that, then we go for Punchbot, which is, you know, always an opportunity. We can throw K-Ogre in it. He'll be super happy to have it. Go up to a 255 rated fusion core. Pull off these heatsinks because we don't need them anymore. Still have 13 tons worth. Internal heatsinks will handle most of that, plus all the medium lasers. I mean, it moves fast and its armored as all hell. This is assuming that we take the double heatsink kit from the other mech. So based on that assumption, we ignore the small for now. Go. Tempted to grab a coil actually, just for the giggles. Now give me an electronic countermeasure system. Guardian ECM gives him a little bit more protection. Give me an AMS. Oh, I don't have an AMS anymore. Right, okay. That's a thing. For maximum punchitude. Is there anything else that I would want to put on you? How fast are you gonna move? I mean, yeah, you're 5'8". It's not super fast. Oh yeah, armor. More stuff. Slave, because why not? Artemis 4 fire control system. Jump jets, duh. And then lose 1/8 of a ton. That's not too hard. Voila! We have Uber Punchbot. The one thing we're missing, of course, is we would need the double heatsink kit off of the other blackjack. So we lose that sniper blackjack and gain a brawler. And this truly would be a brawler. We don't have enough energy weapons to really customize mechs as much as we should. Yeah. Not so many support hard points, but more survival. Yes. First lance problems, overly effective mechs that are boring. Yup. Like, this would work. Do I have a 250 radio fusion core? No, I do not. Which is odd to me, because it's a fairly common core. But yeah, it would be a Hunchback 4P on steroids. Oh, Gray, you want it? Never mind, it's still being done. It's just a boring mech. Energy mechs tend to be boring. Sadly, I can't get away from that. And I've only got one plasma rifle. If I had two, I would definitely build it. He's reduced to the heat effectiveness. Can't have missiles, can't have ballistics. Just energy and support. Do I need a brawler? Skirmish, skirmish, skirmish. Fire support, fire support. Honestly, this is fire support. I really don't have a brawler, which would be nice to have. Check out engineering. What do I need for the next tier up? For drop size. Drop side, 2.2 million. I can get that, no problem. I have enough parts that I can get rid of right now that I can get that 2.2 million, no problem. YouTube got? Yeah, sure. Like, we're just, spitting ideas. Ugh, all Kickstarters.
Waiting. I await your command.
Let's go navigate. Let's go find some place to go. Travel contract down here. What's the planet? The planet's 1 scale. Not good enough. I want 2, maybe 2.5. Charlie. Dominant fungus, inner sphere, lunar world. Nice. Moderate population, moon, stated atmosphere. Let's do that.
Roger that.
Off we go.
Course plotted.
We're gonna go check in to see if there's a see if there's anybody in the hiring hall. That's the big thing. Merc News broadcast: Dragoons to sell light fusion tech on open market. One of the worst kept secrets in modern technological development is that the Lyran Alliance's groundbreaking light fusion engines are in fact developed from a stolen prototype belonging to the Wolf's Dragoons and the Blackwell Corporation. In a sharp rebuke of the Lyran Alliance, the Wolf's Dragoons Mercenary Command has announced their intention to sell light fusion technology to the Free Worlds League, Draconis Combine, and select MRBC registered mercenary commands, perhaps even such as us. Merc LLC values of privacy. Yeah, that's the. We're fine. You don't care about my privacy. I get it. Just like most companies. I understand. Okay, our automation is good. Now we're gonna go to the mech bay. We're gonna sell everything. So I have a commando. Goodbye. I have a panther. Goodbye. This is a stinger. It's not the lamb. It's just the normal one. Super wasp would keep Raptor. I'll keep it for now since we seem to be running into a lot of Raptors. Razorback. I have no interest in that mech. It's incredibly ugly. We're almost have a Raven. Sell the Owens. Sell the Blitzkrieg. I don't know why the Hollander is called the Blitzkrieg. Doesn't make sense. Keep the Star Slayer because it's that. You know what? I will get rid of the Raptor and the Super Raptor parts. I don't actually want either of these mechs. They're too light. If I can get lucky and manage to just random up a Raptor roll, I will take that, but... yeah, get rid of the Raven. Both the Raven. Engineering. Because it's German? Yeah, there's a couple of mechs that are like that. Drop size 2.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Still have enough cash for the oncoming month. When will that be done? That'll be done before we arrive on planet. That's beautiful.
We're almost completely out
Oh,
of cash.
shut up, Darius. Surely is quite the trip.
That work order you submitted
Thank
is
you.
complete.
Wait, what work order that I submitted? Oh, right, the fire starter. Gray wanted to name it. If he gets back, he'll be able to name it when he,
Hey boss,
when
we just
he
completed
gets
those
here.
upgrades.
Engineering. Don't care, I don't care. Engineering, please! We need to patch this thing up. Oh, patch most of the boat up. When can I go 3? I need high capacity power conduits in Mech Bay 3. Of course I do. Hey, Mech Bay 3. I could if I sold everything. If I sold pretty much everything, I could afford that.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit.
Get the boosters
but we'll
ready.
get it
We
done.
are now underfunded, but that's okay. Because I have Icarus parts that I don't want. And that gets me right over the hump. I'm going to have no money when we arrive in system, but that's not the point. To hire the cook. Show me my barracks. Is cook someone I can rename? I
Ready
know
for
Floppy's
orders.
the cook and Floppy's the Kickstarter backer. Lovely. Good job. Oh well, could be worse. 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Hello.
Ready to go over financials whenever
I
you
have
are.
4,792 Seabills. This is what we call cutting it tight. Drive repairs in 9 days. Shut up, Darius. Bobby has a cat. We're turning into an old lady's home. Well, do you not like the cats? If you don't like the cats, you're not welcome on my ship. My sister keeps trying to get me a cat. I keep trying to tell her I don't have the room, the space, or the time. Up. Oh, 1 more week. It's a long trip to get out here. Well, I suppose we are still on the edge once we get closer to the... What? Apparently we ran out of funds? We had money. We absolutely had money. Game might call shenanigans on you. You all saw we had money. I don't even remotely believe that. Jumping cost money? Yeah, but I thought the jumping cost was done ahead of time. Oh well. We'll sell off the star or whatever. Taken when you jump? Ugh. Then what's the point of displaying the cost ahead of time? Call shenanigans Bloody. I know it's a vanilla thing, but I'm still gonna blame Bloody for it. Because I assume he's going to be streaming today. So we're gonna be rating him anyway. He'll be fine. We can complain to him that we ran out of money because of his game design. That's what we'll tell him. Now, Bloody's probably having on. He is? Yep, I figured he would be. We'll be raiding him. We will be raiding him as soon as we arrive on the planet and check to see who's available to be hired. So, I didn't really want to get rid of that one part, but I'll do it anyway. Probably not going to run into it ever again. And if we do, I'm going to be very irritated. We're heading south so we can start running into Davians. Get some Davian mechs on this boat. Some proper guns to murder things with. Alright, so yeah, we got 4,000 Mech Bay. Is there a mech I particularly hate? Keep. Kinda don't like you. Oh, good, a Shadowhawk. Throw that overboard. Now we can travel.
Our nest egg is just about.
Shut up, Darius. We got $156,000 in the bank. Can any of you say the same? Retirement doesn't count.
We're almost completely out of cash.
Darius, I'm gonna throw you off the ship. Pop. Pop. And off.
Those upgrades you asked for are
Ah, riots break out on Solaris 7 and chase the Dragoon. Well, the dragon. Alright. With the new and improved extra powered thrusters, we'll get there even faster. Which is perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Surprise, we're here.
We're nearly broke.
We've arrived at our destination,
Continue.
Commander.
Okay, please, no Kickstarters. No Kickstarters, no Ronins.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
New mech warriors available.
I'm making an exception. We found Tex, so that's great.
I'm on the clock.
Tex has
What do you
special
want?
abilities. Everybody who special affinity with awesomes, so we gotta get him an awesome. That'll be fun. Oh, you're gonna need all kinds of skills over this one. I'll give him guts to keep him alive a little longer.
Mech warrior training complete.
I don't think there is any normal pilot. That's annoying. That's really annoying because I started finding normal pilots and now I can't find any of them. It's crazy. We'll have to bug Bloody and ask him what's going on. What settings do we need to change? But yeah, we picked up Tex, so that's lovely. So the mech bay is filled with good mechs. Storage is a little bit empty, but that's okay. We're hoping to find a Star Slayer or an Enforcer. Or a Dervish. These two mechs are very, very Damien mechs, which is one of the reasons we're heading south. But yeah, alright, that's going to run it up for now. To my YouTube audience, thank you for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see notifications every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment and we'll see you all in the next episode.